Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and a warm welcome to this week's Walking Wednesday. I am out on... I've been on this path before, obviously, but somewhat distinct, and also it turns out there are not many cars around anyway. Don't know what I was worried about. I'll tell you what I was worried about this week though, Pixelmon. Because, my goodness, Pixelmon has become quite a big focus yet again on the channel. And that's because I was waiting for Pixel Month to happen. Pixel Month, of course, supposed to be April. So, if people don't remember last year, during April of 2020, I had a Pixelmon video up every single day. And that's what I was intending to do this time. And I still do. Because, actually, we spent ages working on season 2 of Pixelmon Reforged Adventure this time, because for some reason, oh wow, of course there's going to be another car coming up, except super slowly. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, Pixelmon Reforged, because it turns out that all the maps that we could find only supported, well, were made in Pixelmon Reforged, and Pixelmon Reforged allows for better options in terms of questing and, you know, that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, it's actually... I forgot what I was going to say now. Yeah, no, Johnny forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, so that's why we didn't use the mod Pixelmon Generations this time round. It's still Season 2 of PGA, and also Season 2 of Aiden's Pixelmon Peridot. We're fusing the series together. Hold on. Yeah, so if anyone decides to actually want to watch the Pixelmon Peridot series to catch up, I still have got to do that, actually. I was in the middle of watching Ghosty's video, so I could see it from the beginning, because Aiden's first video ended up having a corrupted file and it didn't actually work. But yeah, it's all fine. It's all fine and good. So, yeah. I think that's basically what we did yesterday. Well, I mean, I was setting stuff up. I was setting stuff up for ages in terms of the mods and such. There's now 4 of us on the game, and we've gone about it in a very interesting way this time. Not nearly what I was expecting at first, minus the parts with Aiden. I kind of knew what he was going to end up doing, and we did say all of our starters and such. But other than that, I feel like I kind of know that, you know, he tends to not only have long episodes but also whiz through the maps. So chances are, once he uploads his perspective, he will be showing... I'm going to the main road now. He will be whizzing through the map much faster than, say, Emma or myself are. And I would tell you about B's perspective, but he doesn't have one for right now, because he wanted to start off with the shaders rather than when everyone else started recording the map. I don't quite get it myself, but there you go. He decided that it was best to start off later on in the middle of a playthrough, rather than right at the beginning work out the kinks later. Not entirely sure why. But there you go. So basically, Aiden, Emma, and myself have recorded our perspectives for basically about the first week of Pixel Month already. Yeah, we recorded 7 episodes yesterday, and that was quite something. I actually forgot how excited I get when I'm recording Pixelmon, and how annoying the cars are. No, but seriously, when I'm recording Pixelmon, it's very different to when I'm editing it. Because when you're editing it, yes, you still get to enjoy it, but the premiere is too small to really watch any of the battles going on. There's not much happening in between. it's not like in the anime where you actually get the characters interacting with each other in new and interesting ways or something, or having the very annoyed banter they have sometimes. No, it's not quite like that. It's an approximation, but I'm just going to turn over here because I want to get off this infernal road. Oh, that should be a place in a Pokemon map, the Infernal Road. Okay, anyway. But yeah, so it's just a new experience. And of course, the new people make it all the more interesting, actually. And BB seems to believe, and I'm inclined to agree with him, that Pixelmon Reforged has harder challenges and harder Pokemon than Pixelmon Generations. I don't quite know where to compare them, if I'm honest. I mean, we'll see, basically. Not gonna make any declarations as of yet, but we shall see. That's what I shall say about that. And yeah, it all depends. I think we did end up rushing towards the end a little bit, towards episodes 6 and 7, because I was trying to stop the recording session because it was super late. But, in all honesty, I think from now on we should probably take the map more slowly, actually. I mean, chances are I'm going to end up doing like longer episodes or something, because the 20-minute episodes ended up giving me 60 results last time. Well, I'm not sure. Maybe this map will give us more, because it is quite a large map. There's a little bit more of a rustic, Minecrafty feeling to it, rather than the Pixelmon region that Phantom provided. So I don't really know. Speaking of that, actually, the reason we're not using another Phantom map is because, well, we can't yet. The Pixelmon Kaidates map, which was our intention, because that was going to include the Poco region, which is the one that was from last time, hasn't actually been finished yet, and has no release. I think the last official update on Planet Minecraft was on April 29th, so very shortly after I finished filming Season 1, actually, so yeah, I don't know. I mean, recently I have seen a bit of gameplay from it. Phantom did actually make something on his other channel, which I'm forgetting the name of now. I don't know. Yeah, but basically he's done that. So it does look way better. That's true. But of course, it's not finished yet, so we have to wait. But that's all fine and good. We can do that. We can record another Fusion series, and not necessarily the soft reboots that Aiden implied it was. I still have my admin powers, having ascended to the form of true champion, which I can now officially brag about because I've been waiting for that for a year. And there we go. And hopefully I'll learn a bit more about Pixelmon Reforged rather than the actual, or just about Pokemon in general, because having never played that, well, I mean, I've only played a few bits of the games on Adley's DS, oddly enough. I played Pokemon Black, I believe, on there. Yeah, doesn't really have the same ring to it. So I'm not really entirely familiar with all of the inner mechanics. And Aiden has proven very quickly that he is. He's basically like Max from the anime, you know, May's younger brother that everyone finds annoying, which I guess is all the more fitting for Aiden, but there you go. So yeah, watch his perspective, I suppose. But really, do check out his perspective if you're interested. I mean, I've scheduled my first episode already, so that will come out on time. It's going to come out exactly a year after the first one did, so at 3 p.m. BST, or GMT, whichever one. Yeah, BST is the one that's active right now. So yeah, 3 p.m. BST, and on April 1st of 2021. So yeah, right on cue. And we're still in quarantine. We didn't imagine that was going to happen when we were filming the first Pixelmon, let me tell you. We had a couple references to lockdown, but that was it. We kind of treated it like it was a normal thing, just in case it aired significantly afterwards, which it did. Not that it mattered. Oh well. I will say there's So I'll talk about quickly about some other things that I've had to put on the back foot. So another thing that was planned a year ago that never actually came out was Puppy Love. And yeah, we still want to release that in June. We're planning to, Emma and I are planning to have it so that we each get 4 out of the 8 episodes that have been written and upload those on every week of June. So, June having 4 weeks, us having 2 channels, 8 episodes. And but yeah, we need to get back onto actually filming those. I'm worried actually because I know that the quality of some of the stuff I filmed before was not up to standards, because this was during the time before Quadzy came on to the editing team. Hold on. And thus the level of expertise and the judgment over the pixelation of certain things is not up to grasp. And also, there was like a scene edited by Monet that was like a year ago. It was her trial edits for the beginning. So I don't know how good the quality is going to be, basically, for the entire series. It's debatable. And also we need to round up the rest of the voice actors and get them back on schedule. Because we were planning to edit the first ones and put them out, then message them all again. But seeing as it's been over a year, I'm going to have to try and track down their Discord accounts. And unfortunately, there are certain people that change their Discord usernames all the time. I get getting bored with a certain name after a while. Not everyone can use the same name on every social media except for fandom like myself. But there comes a limit, basically. There comes a limit. So yeah, in that regard, so I'm gonna have to see, because chances are they could have changed that into something else, all in that time. Which is going to will play havoc with the credits actually as well, because when people do that as well even the Mutant Girl cast, some people change their usernames a lot, and it does play havoc with the credits because those are programmed into the actual episodes and into the intro, so I always keep the raw intro sequence somewhere safe. And yeah, that doesn't always bode well. It's not always easy to find or retrieve or anything really. So yeah, not very helpful to those who thought it might have been. So yeah, you might have recently noticed that, for example, Flowers changed her name to Risk Games, and that was in the remake of episode 1, but it was in nowhere else. It's the same actress, just a different name. So yeah, it's not like when you credit somebody with using their real name or anything like that, which will make things remarkably much easier. But yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Usernames are the norm online. But yeah, I'm wondering. I have to see if those people are gonna still be there. I wonder if some of them know that what happened to Emma's channel, and the fact that she's got a new one and everything. Because obviously only a fraction of Emma's followers actually realized that her channel was suspended, even those that came out from Instagram. I know that Audrey Doodles has been very loyal to her, so that's a prime example. And I found out she used to actually edit Emma's videos, so possibly might bring her onto the team. The more the merrier, quite frankly, in terms of editing that. Which brings me, of course, to the matter of the Mutant Girl itself. Again, voice acting issues. The voice actor for Julius becomes elusive very occasionally at times, and I need him to re-record certain lines for the episode, and also but also I have his completed scenes for some of the other ones. It's very confusing because I really don't know what to do in this scenario. Because on one hand, I'm tempted to just redub everything as Julius myself because I am his own understudy. In fact, I was supposed to be Julius originally, and before he claimed the role, because that's what I set out to do, and he forgot about it. But also, should I just leave the ones that he actually did record intact and have the original Julius voice, but only cut it out slightly? That would just break the suspension of disbelief. But then again, the suspension of disbelief is already going to be broken by the fact that I'm voicing the character. So it just doesn't work on any level whatsoever. So, yeah, pretty annoying actually. I've been stuck on that for a while. I'm tempted to just redub it myself and then send that out to the team while we're recording Pixel Month. But if we do that for Pixel Month, then we're gonna have, less than 1 month to actually get all the Puppy Love stuff in on time. So what I think I might actually do is oh, hold on, wait for the car. So like I was saying, what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to contact the Puppy Love voice actors, as many as I possibly can from the original cast. Get them to send in, well, basically all the lines, so that's done and dusted. And while that's going on, redub the Mutant Girl lines myself and send that to the Mutant Girl editing team. So I got the editing team working on Mutant Girl while the voice actors send in lines for Puppy Love, and I and Emma and Aiden and BB, of course, work on Pixel Month. I think that's the best way to divide it. So yeah. Hold on. That was a lorry. So even worse, I just stopped completely. Didn't want that thing behind me, That, my friend, was a lorry. No, but yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And I thought December was going to be the most stressful month of my life. Oh, well. Believe it or not, I'm supposed to be on spring break. Yeah, I don't know how fast I'm going to do for anything. I just know that the sooner I start these things, the better it will actually get. And while I'm not stressed out unnecessarily, to do with uni submissions and stuff. Because of course, I've had coursework to do and send in and work on and essays to plan and whatnot. And some due dates that are in April as well. So of course, I've been working toward those behind the scenes, just haven't mentioned that. So yeah, one of these things and these big plans. When will I ever learn to stop making traditions? But yeah, who knows? I just don't want this to turn into a situation with my streets necessarily where everything gets massively delayed. Because yeah, I know that to get the utmost quality, of course, if you have to delay something for a while, do it, naturally. But when Pixel Month is April, Pride Month is, universally June, kind of becomes important. Especially when I've missed out on trying to do a Pride Month special 2 years in a row now. Because the first Taming the Bad Boy was supposed to be, not only kickstart Gacha Review, which it did, but also come out during Pride Month. But I took an entire month to edit it, and it was almost the end of July by the time that it came out. Then Puppy Love rolled around, and it became an issue of getting the first 2 episodes to be completed because Emma was meant to be the visuals for all of them, rather than the split that we're doing now. And car again. We're getting to the end of the road, so all the cars are slowing down now as well. I, for one, cannot wait for electrical engines to become more mainstream and affordable. I wonder why. And of course, the last thing, yeah, so like I said, Pixel Month, April, Pride Month, June, and Mutant Girl, having not really had an installment for, well, since January, actually. I mean, obviously it had the remake. I'm just saying that, for the official series carrying forward, it's gotta have at least one more episode come out, wouldn't you say? I don't know. I'll work it through. I'll think of something, but for now, that is my plan. I'm gonna go back and maybe, eat some food and then edit another Pixelmon episode. We'll see. But while I do that, please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. Subscribe if you've not done so already because Lord knows that could really support me right now in terms of everything I'm doing. And on that note, until next time, farewell.